Alright, here we go. Here's Chikorita, the only starter to survive the beta. But you will see, Bayleaf did not survive the beta. Here we have Beta Bayleaf, and oh boy, is this something I never want to see in my life. Kind of looks like a Flabébé from Gen 6, but kind of gross. I'm not feeling this one. I'm glad it was removed. But if you'll see Beta Meganium, just regular Meganium, I do not know where Beta Bayleaf fits into this. Very strange. And then here's Beta Meganium. And then here's Hoshiguma, the boy, the little man. I love this guy. Definitely my favorite of the Gen 2 starters. I think he's beautiful. He's perfect, and his evolution is even better. Where I think this line goes wrong is the final evolution. I don't know what this is. It's hard for me to look at. But the rest of the line is so strong. I love this. This is perfect. This is beautiful. This is chef's kiss. Mwah. Wonderful. Perfect. Anything I could have ever asked for. I don't like this. This is horrible. This is the worst. I never want to see this thing again. And then here's a little swimmer guy. I don't remember his name. I like this line. Not my favorite. I'm glad we have Totodile. I feel like I'd be sadder if we got Totodile instead of this, or I'd be happier if we had this instead of Totodile. This based off like the Loch Ness Monster is very cool, but it feels just like one of those. It feels very boring to me. I don't think there's anything interesting. Oh, here's Beta Noctowl with the weird stripes and pimples. Teenage years, it has acne. But here's Beta Noctowl, which is very interesting. Looks nothing like regular Noctowl, which I find incredibly interesting. Because it definitely looks more like Hoothoot. Like I would expect this to be like a middle evolution instead of like a final evolution. Right? If you put this like right between Hoothoot and Noctowl, I'd be like, yeah, that works. But as like a standalone final evolution, I don't think this works. Very cool though. I like the design. It looks very egg-shaped, which I think circular designs are more appealing, just like on a base level. Like my eye sees like circles, like ooh, good circles. And here's Mareep. It looks like a lot like Wooloo. Like right now, it's like you look at the face and it's like very dark, like a Wooloo is. Because like in the final game, it's blue. Very interesting. Very cute. Looks like its design didn't change very much, and you'll notice the whole line hasn't changed very much. So it's a very solid line. Like I feel like it's one of the better designed lines to come from Gen 2. And then we have the pre-evolution of Vulpix, which is I'm not a big fan of the Vulpix line. I was always an Arcanine guy myself. But I think this is nice. I think this is cute. This gets like a 7. I give it a 7. Oh, those tails though. Not the hair though. Moving on. Pre-evolution of Tangela. Very interesting. Little meatball with spaghetti on top. I don't like this. I feel like it kind of ruins the mystery of like, oh, what's inside Tangela? You know? Because like that's like one of the big questions. Like, what does Tangela look like without the vines? And just showing us is very boring. Like if it's just like a little black sphere, I'm crying. I'm depressed. This is lame, right? And you go to Beta Tangrowth, which is I don't know if it was originally called Tangrowth because I can't read Japanese. But this is what the evolution of Tangela was supposed to be. Again, I don't like this. I feel like it kind of ruins the surprise of what's underneath all the vines, which I think is kept up very well with Tangrowth, because it's still like a black mass at the center, so you really don't get like a good idea of what it is. I like the heart at the end. I actually kind of like the heart, like the on the back sprite. It's like a little heart. I think that's cute. It's really cute actually. I think I still like Tangrowth more, but it's very cute. Oh no. Okay. Phew. Here is Beta Mantine. And something I think that they did that was like really cool with Gen 2, like Beta Gen 2, was like a lot of the designs look completely different from the back than they do from the front, which I don't think that the final game really accurately shows. Just like look at final design Girafarig, where it just has like the chain chomp on its butt. I wish there was more like that in the final decks, because like it does that a lot with the beta decks, and This is just one of the examples, because you can see from the front, it looks like a very sweet Pokemon. I would give that a hug. The back sprite? He's going back in the water. Very menacing. An evil boy. Overall, I really like this design. I feel like I like it more than Mantine. It definitely comes across as a flying type more than Mantine does in the final game. Like, I could believe that this is a flying type because it's got, like, wings on it. Then we have Quillfish. God, Quillfish survived beta Pokemon, and that sucks. Game Freak fucked up. And then we have his evolution, which got cut, which would have made him such like an interesting Pokemon. Because Gen 2 Quillfish sucks. There's nothing good about him. There's nothing to like about him. He is worthless. He is trash. This is a slander stream. No one should like Quillfish. On all the people that like Quillfish. Quillfish's evolution, though, that's different because he's part electric type. I don't think Chinchou is in this dex. I think that was added after. And I'm glad we lost Quillfish's evolution if it meant we could get like Chinchou and Lantern, because I think they're very well designed Pokemon. Probably one of my favorite from Gen 2. Moving on. Little Beta Pichu. I love this little man. Just a wonderful design. Very cute. I prefer this over Pichu 100-fold. It looks like a Gen 1 Pikachu, right? Because, like, in Gen 1, Pikachu was, like, one thing. It was, like, a clump. But then it started growing a neck from, like, Gen 2 onwards. And that wasn't as cool. I like chubby Pikachu. I like my Pikachu as one lump. Very circular. Again, this is a very circular Pokemon. Definitely a design aspect I like. I love this little man. I love this little man. He's a wonderful little man. Very sweet. I would carry him around. I would put him in a backpack, and I would travel the world with this little man. What else is there to say? Little Cleffa. Not liking this radio antenna looking ass. Not feeling it at all. I'm looking at it. I'm not feeling it. Really? No. I mean, no. It doesn't fit with the line. I don't know why. I mean, it looks like it came from space. I could believe that, right? Like, the whole line is like, oh, they're from space. Oh, they're from space. Like, I get it. They're from space. But this is just ugly. Not enough color. The ears mold into its body. I'm glad that in its final design, its ears are a different color. Because if it wasn't, it would look like a piece of chewed up bubble gum, honestly, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, this looks like something you put in your mouth, you chewed up, and then you spat out. What? Gross. Awful Pokemon. Igglybutt! This is just a ball. It's just a round ball. I could kick this thing. I would punt this into the sun. This is a Pokemon I could beat up in a fight. This should not exist in the physical Pokemon world. Worthless. But I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so stupid. This thing could not survive on its own. This thing could only exist in captivity with the kindness of humanity. I love this. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I love it. It's so wonderful. It's something else. It's Quagsire. No Beta Wooper though. I don't know if the Beta Wooper like I used in my thumbnail or whatever is like actually a thing. Because like I've seen like apparently I don't know if it's fake or not. I've seen people on Twitter talking about like it as if it's like an actual lost Pokemon. So I don't know if it's actually lost or not. But we have Quagsire in the game. Looks stupid as ever. Looks like he has a more distinct neck. Looks like he doesn't just have a body that goes into a neck. I like the final design more because again, it's just like this like it's stupid. I think the final design is stupid and lovable. This thing I would just want to pile drive right back into the water. Then we have Natu. Again, a well-designed Pokemon. I have nothing to say about it. Looks basically like what it does in the final game. But Xatu, though. Ooh, he has a little man of his own. Who is this little man he has? Who is it? No one knows. It's just a secret little man. Has big don't talk to me or my son energy. Just period. Like, I love that. I love this design of Xatu. Xatu has always been a Pokemon that I really liked. It's just something else. It's something else. The back sprite, though, is where you start to lose me. Because it looks like he has an elbow, which I kind of don't like. Not liking the elbow. Birds should not have elbows. But this one does. It's a freak, an abomination. Like the pattern work on it, don't like the elbows. That's my final comment on this Xatu. Next we have, oh, it's Goldine's pre-evolution. Goldine's fans? There aren't any Goldine fans. What am I saying? I like this design. It's stupid. It looks way too much like Sea King. Like, I feel like it kind of invalidates Goldine. Like, I would rather have this instead of Goldine, but it's like supposed to be a pre-evolution of Goldine. Very strange. Goldine's just a weird Pokemon, honestly. Like, who even thinks about Goldine? On your average playthrough, how often do you think about Goldine? None. You never think about it. This Pokemon does not exist in your head. Next one. We have Meryl, or as they like to call it back then, Blue Chew. Peekaboo. It's Peekaboo. Very cute. I like this design. Very basic. That's what it is in the final game. Except the feet look like, they look a little different. Very cute. I love this. Good design. Then we have this thing. I don't know what this is. This is Little Fish Man. Very cute. Looks like Finneon from Gen 4. I would have rather had this instead of like a Quillfish, honestly. Like, I feel like I like this more than Quillfish. Quillfish sucks. Fuck Quillfish. And then we have Shark. I do not like the back sprite, because, press the B button. Do not like this shark. This shark makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the shark. Where is the chain coming from? Where's the chain? And then we have this eel guy. I like this eel guy. This guy makes me laugh. Look at his fucking mouth. He has the fucking biggest the mouth. I like this guy. This guy is cool. He gets an A+ in my book. He's got a silly little... Oh, it's just Beta Lantern. I wish this was its own Pokemon instead of like a Beta Lantern, because I'm getting hella like Lantern vibes from this, because it's got the little anglerfish stem on it. Not sure how to feel about this one. It's stupid, and I love it, but I don't know. Here's Crobat. Crobat looks like an egg with wings. I was never a big fan of it. I mean, it looks cool to some people. I just don't like it. It looks like an egg with wings. It looks like you could throw it and it would return to you like a boomerang. Oh, and here's the pre-evolution of Paris. Very interesting what they did, because like Paris is supposed to be like this crab thing that like had mushrooms growing out of it, but it kind of flips it for the pre-evolution for some reason. Like, I find it strange. Like, I feel like I don't get it. I feel like what they were going for, what Game Freak was going for when designing this Pokemon is like, so they had this new breeding concept, right, where you bred your Pokemon, and like they were trying to think about ways in which you could just like justify how Pokemon designs like exist. And so like Paris is originally like a crab who's been taken over a mushroom, but like if it was just born out of an egg, how would it be taken over by a mushroom, right? So I feel like this like it starts as a mushroom, grows into a crab that slowly gets overtaken by the mushroom for some reason. It's weird and it hurts my brain. It's cute. It looks like I would give it a handshake, and then I would suplex it into next week. Spinarak. I love this design. I like Spinarak in general, but I love the beta design. Because, like, the little back sprite, he's just, like, looking at you. He's such a little man. He's so wonderful. So perfect. So beautiful. Honestly, beautiful little baby boy baby. But this evil man, scary man, I do not like this man. Again, it does that little thing with like the back sprite where it's like, ooh, there's another face there, how fun. You get little details that you don't get to see in the frontward facing sprite, so you catch everyone to see what everyone's back sprite looks like. Very cool. I like this design. Looks a little basic for a spider though. I like the eyes though. Ooh, do I like this more than I like the final design? I think I do. I think I like this more than the final design. I'm very iffy on Ariados in general. But I like this design. I think it's very silly. Then we have Beta Skarmory, also surviving the beta. Basically the same. I think the tail is different, though, if you look at the front-facing sprite. I don't know if that's one tail that splits into, like, 2 wings. What does Skarmory normally look like? I don't think about Skarmory ever, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to look like. Skarmory is a very weird Pokemon. I never think of it as, like, a Gen 2 Pokemon. It's always been, like, a Gen 3 Pokemon, because you find out, like, the Soot route in Hoenn. Very strange-looking thing. Can you even encounter it in the game? I know literally 0 things about this Pokemon. Yo, Ditto pre-evolution, look at this man. It looks like you just pick him up by the antenna and fling him like in a sports contest. This little man is a shot put. You could throw this guy into next week. I love this design. But it's like supposed to be like a pre-evolution for Ditto. I'm like, why? This is so unnecessary. Why does Ditto need a pre-evolution? I love it. It looks like it's in pain constantly, though. And then we have Doduo, which starts out as 3, which is very weird, because in the evolution line, it would go 3 heads to 2 heads to 3 heads, which is, I don't know. That's given Execute into Executor vibes. What happens to the 3rd head? What happens when it evolves? Questions like those that make me not like this Pokemon, and I'm glad it's not included in the final game. Then we have Sunflora. Beta Sunflora. No Sunkern, though, surprisingly. Just Sunflora. I like this design, actually. It's in the ground. It's like a Diglett. I love the face work on this. Like, I like Sunflora's regular face. I think it's very cute. But I love how happy it looks in this. This is a Pokemon I would want to hug. This is a Pokemon I would want to take around with me. It's a Pokemon that I would want in my team. I love this guy. He's beautiful. He deserves everything. What's more there to say? It kind of looks like the rainbow badge from the back. Like, the rainbow badge from Gen 1, from Erica's gym. Kind of looks like that. But I mean, that's pretty basic for, like, a flower design. Very cool. I like this design. Little Phanpy. Little baby Phanpy. Little wonderful. This is Beta Phanpy. Not like a pre-evolution, like this is what Phanpy was supposed to look like. Very cute. I love this little guy. He's sitting down. I want to put him on a slide. This is beautiful. I love this. I wish this was... I mean, like, it didn't change very much from, like, final design. Like, it lost, like... Back then, it didn't have, like, a red square on his nose. I just like this pose. Honestly, if, like, regular Phanpy did this pose, like... Very good. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. And then we have Donphan, which looks basically the same. Very lame back pose, though. Like, it's just trunk. Lame. Then we have Twin Ghosties. Look at them. I don't know what to think about this. It looks like... I don't remember if this is supposed to be, like, a pre-evolution to, like, Ghastly or something. My hat is flying off my head. I don't know what to feel about this. Here's Giraffric. I love this menacing man. Look at that face. I'm so glad. I'm so sad Game Freak cut out that second head. Look at that. That is so intimidating, so beautiful. I love this. It is what I want from a Pokemon. Game Freak, please bring back this man. I love this. This is beautiful. I could just stare at it. I love this so much. I gotta move on. Then we have Smeargle. Very cute. Smeargle looks the same. A little wavier than usual. I actually like this pose more than the final game, I think. It's like I like it. It's cool. I feel like it has a lot of personality in it. Meowth's pre-evolution. I think this is very cute. I don't know where the floating coins come from. Like, it's not something that gets represented through the rest of the line. It's not even represented in its back sprite. Very strange, but I think it's very cute. This gets a cute for me. I would pat its head. A lot of the baby Pokemon from the beta decks are like really cute and like things I would probably want and I wish were in the game over things like Final Design Smoochum or Final Design Magby. I like Elekid though. Elekid's cool. Oh, and then here's a little cat monster. I don't know what this thing is called. It's not like Umbreon, it's not like a beta Umbreon, it's just like a dark cat, like in, very interesting, like a Skitty almost, looks like a Skitty, but like a dark type. I wish this was in a game. I think it looks cool. But then its evolution is here, and like, I think that's cool. Turns into a bell. It looks kind of boring though. Like, honestly, putting it up next to other, cat Pokemon, it just looks very basic. I mean, in a game where we have Umbreon, I don't know if this is really necessary. I'm glad it became Umbreon. Because, like, it very much looks like an Umbreon. It's, like, black and has a moon on it. Not much to say. Oh, Politoed. I like this design for Politoed. It looks like an egg. That's a positive. It has an egg-shaped body. It's very cute. I like the cheeks. He does not look as menacing as Politoed does in the final game. Yeah, all around a very solid design. Like, I'm very happy with this. There's Slowking. Huh, it has a different back sprite than actually in game. Because I think in game, actually that might have been a different Pokemon. That might not have actually been Slowking. That's interesting. I'll have to get to that if I see it. Ah, the blank Pokemon. Oh, it's missing now. Okay. Here's Ladybug. Big ass Ladybug. Or, yeah, Ladybug. Ooh, is this Ledian? Is this supposed to be what? Ooh, I'm so glad we have Ledian compared to this. Ugh, this is... looks like a Dragon Ball. Ugh, I'm not... Those eyes are menacing in ways I cannot describe. Definitely not feeling that. Ah, Ponyta. They're like pre-evolution of Ponyta. Looks a little too similar to Ponyta. Honestly, it doesn't look like it changes enough for it to be a pre-evolution. Cute though. I think it's cute. Oh, and here's Espeon. Is that an eye? I can't tell if that's supposed to be like a third eye or if it's like actually a gem on top. Weird coloring. And here's Umbreon. I know it looks the same. Honestly, it looks the same. Oh, here's the Pokemon. Here's the, here's something. I forget what this is. Excuse me. It's tied to, like, the Slowking line, like, the Slowpoke line, because, like, it's the shell that bites, Slowpoke and turns them into, like, Slowbro or Slowking. Very cool. I don't know where this fits into anything, but I think it's a very cool design. Oh, wait, here's another Ditto. I don't know how many Dittos there are. This just looks like a pile of... in terms of surface. This looks like something you don't want to... What is that? It looks like something I cannot say. Remoraid gun! Remoraid gun! It's a gun! What more is there to not love from this design? I love gun Remoraid. Did I say Porygon? I love gun Remoraid. I think it's beautiful. It's perfect. It's what I ever wanted. It's all I ever wanted. Definitely better than the final design. He's got a little barrel on his back. Very cool. I like it. It's a gun. And then Octillery's a tank! That's so much fun. I think Remoraid and Octillery are super boring. Like, just very boring Pokemon. And these designs would have changed that immensely. Like, these are fun. These are fun designs. These are things that I would show my friends if I wanted to get them into Pokemon. I'd be like, hey, check out Remoraid and Octillery. They look like guns. That's cool. Little man with a hat. A little frog hat man. Lovely man. I think this is supposed to be Beta Tyro, if I'm remembering correctly. Very cute. Yeah, it's cute. I don't know how well it fits in with the rest of the line, but it's cute. It gets a cute from me. Oh boy, here's Hitmontop. Ooh, I really don't like Hitmontop. Hitmontop fills me with dread. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. Ugh. I'm taking psychic damage looking at it. It's gross. I want to fight it. This activates my fight or flight. Ugh. Gross. Real nasty. Ugh. Ah, Beta Growlithe! Oh, so beautiful, so wonderful, so perfect. I love this little man. He is perfect in every way. They fucked up not putting him in the final game. He is everything I could have wanted from a little man. Just beautiful. I love this little man. He's just so good. Such a wonderful little man. Ah, Beta Hoppip. I like Beta Hoppip too. Beta Hoppip is like a little Digimon looking thing. I love this design. It like looks like a cat tail. I think is really cool. I'm in love with this design. I wish this was the final design, but it isn't. Ah, it's so cute. Oh, my heart. Oh, oh no. Oh, phew. It's such a cute design. Like I'm in love with this design. It's wonderful. It's perfect. It's beautiful. I'm already a fan of like the Hoppip line. I think that's a very cool line. But I just like this line so much more. Like, oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh. Oh. So cute. Jumpluff, so cute. Like it's that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my god. Ugh, Mime Jr. Ugh. Egg-shaped Pokemon. Looks like a little elf. Kind of looks like something that would cobble your shoes together in the middle of the night. I like it. Yeah. It's definitely something I enjoy. Smooch him, though. Smooch him, though. Looks like Karen. It's a little like... Oh, this little man is so cute. Oh my god. I want to pick him up. I want to hug him forever. I never want to let go of this little man. I want to squeeze him. I want to choke him. He looks like a baby toy. He looks like one of those baby toys where it's like, you gotta throw the rings onto the stick. I love this little man. He's so wonderful. He's all I ever wanted in a little man. Little Magby. This is a little rock star. I think little, Release Magby is kind of lame. Like, he's a lame duck, pun intended. But this guy looks like a little rocker. He looks serious. I feel like this meshes with the line so well. Because, like, Magmar looks like an evil bitch, right? This improves it. I feel like this is a great improvement on, regular Magby. Ooh, Blossom. Ooh. I don't like Blossom. I don't like this design. I like the sparkles. Nothing else. Nothing else. Not feeling it. Let's. Oh, one last thing. Blossom looks insensitive. I don't know who this is. I think this is supposed to be a split evolution for Weeping Bell. Don't like it. I'm glad this didn't make it. This is gross. This is disgusting. I hate this. I don't want to see this ever again. Miltank! I like this Miltank. This looks like... it looks like a parody of, like, a PETA parody of what Miltank would be. It's like, oh my god, ultra hyper-capitalism has ruined the way we interact with animals. We're just breeding them for meat. And, like, this is the Pokemon they would show. Which is to say, like, I like this design. I think it's very cute. It's very huggable, but it just looks so sad. It looks like it's been laced up with, like, GMOs. It just looks sad. Like, I feel bad looking at this. And then we have this, seal guy. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Just a little seal man. Oh, his eyes change position in his front sprite, or his front and back sprite. Wait. I have no idea how this works. Like, the front sprite is him showing his ass to the trainer. He's showing his ass to the trainer in both sprites! That's incredible. That's beautiful. That's something else. Delibird. I like this Delibird. It definitely fits Christmassy, Santa Claus more. Like, Delibird is already a gimmick Pokemon. I like that it goes all in with this design. I feel like this is a very powerful design. I don't know what the pouch is at the front. And I like this design. It's a good design. Oh no, it's this little man. It's this little electric tiger. I love this little man. He's so spherical. He's so, oh, he would be right at home. Ah, I love this little man. Oh, why didn't they put him in the game? Game Freak fucked up not including this little man in the game. This is a beautiful little man. This is a perfect little man. He is healthy, he is bouncing, I just love this little man. This is a beautiful little man. Oh, he's so beautiful. It just continues what I love with the design. This is a beautiful man. Just a piece of work. And then there's this. I don't remember her name. It was like something like Madame. I don't know why that's the only one I could recognize, but like, she's got attitude. I like it. I like this design. I feel it. She knows her. She is very assertive, and that's beautiful. I like this more than like Swanna from Gen 5. Honestly, this feels very cool. I like this. I like this design. I feel like, oop, almost at the end. I like this design. I like it. I think it's very cool. I think Curse was introduced in this generation, right? I feel like this Pokemon really shows like that move off. I feel like it's like a voodoo doll. I think that's cool. Hold on, I'm shuffling in my chair. Hold on. I've been sitting. Yeah. I like this design. I think it's cool. Don't like the smiling face on it. Nope, not feeling that face. It's cute though. I like it. I think it's cute. And then there's this thing. I love this thing. This thing, oh, it's so cute. Oh, I just want to pat its head. I want to take care of it. I want to feed it. This thing, just, oh, I wish it was in a real game. I love this thing. This thing it's just so cute. I love this little monster. I love this little man. This little man is all I ever want. And then we have Murkrow. I love this design for Murkrow. It follows like a witch theme that Final Murkrow does, but like this just like really lays into it. I think it's very interesting. And maybe you would have changed Honchkrow, because I feel like Honchkrow is like a very... Honchkrow isn't what I would make an evolution to Murkrow. Honestly, I don't think it follows with the witch traits that it has. It's like a gangster, which is cool. Like, it's a very cool Pokemon. It's very intimidating and cool, and I like it. But I just think witches are so much cooler. I think that this is a design that I wish Game Freak kept with. Ah, little Blissey with 2 eggs! Ugh. I don't like the organ at the top. I feel like... I imagine a universe where someone draws like a picture of it and like the heart at the top just like pulsates strangely. Like, just gross. I feel like this is gross. I don't like this. It looks like there's way too much blood in the organ at the top. I don't like it. If it wasn't for like the heart at the top, I think like this would be a very strong design. Like, it looks very small. Like, Blissey just looks bigger, right? But I like it. Like, I just don't like the heart at the top. It gives me anxiety. Also, it kind of looks like a butt in the back-facing sprite. Scyther, or Caesar, I mean, looks very Scyther-like. Like, I'm looking at the back sprite, it just looks like Caesar's back sprite is like an edit of Scyther. Which isn't to say it's bad. Like, I feel like this is a very cool design. From the front, it looks like the same, but like, I like the eyes on the hands. I think that's very fun. That's very cute. Like, that's very playful. I wish Caesar kept it, and I think it gets something similar in its Mega Evolution. Like, if I'm remembering correctly, it has like circles like on the claws, but they like don't look like eyes. The spikes are weird. I think the spikes are new. Oh no! Oh, I hate this. I definitely do not like this. It's like, it's an uncanny valley where like the face on it is just like so low quality where like you can't make out any details. This just looks like, it looks like a parody of what like a person should look. It looks like one of those monsters in like stories where it's like mimicking a person to like lure victims in and then like smacks them. I'm getting vibes like that from this thing. Like, I'm getting this thing lures you into the woods, like cries for help, and then it goes splat. Also, Not feeling the antenna in between the two big pincers. I feel like that's evolutionarily unwise. I feel like that really ruins your gripping power, right? Strange. Little Houndour. I like this little guy. He has like a bone motif that like you don't really recognize in final game Houndour. I like this. It's like a hell dog. Like it fits with the theme of the hell dog. I like it. I really like this design. I'm just gonna look at it for a little while. I'm like you, like it themes. The theme of like bones like still sticks with like Houndour, but you don't really realize it until like look at the beta sprite and you're like, oh, those are actually bones. So that's what it's supposed to look like on Houndour, which is very interesting to me. And then Houndour, he looks like he has untold knowledge. He looks like he's keeping secrets from you. I think I prefer the final design. This guy would tell me secrets that I wouldn't want to hear, but keep secrets from me that I would want to hear. I don't like him. Little man! I love this little guy. This is such a beautiful little man. Oh, I love him. He's so cute. Look at him. He's like, I like Snover as a Pokemon. This is just like really cute. Like, this is so cute. I love this. He looks so fuzzy. I just want to like, I want to cuddle him in bed. He looks so soft and so beautiful and so wonderful and so perfect. He's all I ever wanted. So beautiful. So wonderful. I wish he was real. And then his evolution, Evil Boy. It's a It's a continuation of like what I enjoyed in the Pokemon. Like, it's very fuzzy, it looks menacing. I feel like it's a very strong evolution for a Pokemon. I mean, yeah, it's got like claws and stuff now. Very cute. I just want to look at this thing. Like, I think it's just very cute. Did it like skin a creature to get the fur? Is it born with the fur? Who knows? But it would have been... I think Gen 2 lacks a lot of ice Pokemon. I think it mostly... Like, I think the only ice type they add is like Sneasel, right? I think Sneasel's the only ice type they add. And obviously there's plans for like more ice towns, because there's like a couple... There's like 2 towns covered in ice, right? So it's very strange. Very strange indeed. Oh, Beta Porygon. Oh, I love this little man. Porygon 2. This guy is so stupid. He's just made of so many balls. He's so adorable. There is nothing bad to say about this little man. He is a gem. He is a national treasure. This is the good ending. This little Porygon would be the good ending. I would hate to see what happened to Porygon Z, though. Like, if they made a Porygon Z for this Porygon 2, I think I'd be really sad. Because, like, Porygon is, like, or Porygon 2, Porygon Z is, like, corrupted data or whatever. It's, like, virus hacker man stuff. Just beautiful. Just wonderful. I love that. We love this one. We love this one. What is this? It's just, like, is this Beta Lickitung? I don't like it. I'm stuck on whether or not this is actually supposed to be Lickitung or not. I don't like it. Steelix. That's just Steelix! Oh, man. Steelix is a cool design. I like Steelix. Kingdra. I like this Kingdra. It loses, like... Because, like, released Kingdra is, like, supposed to be based on, like, a sea dragon or whatever. Or, like, the seaweed seahorses, right? I think that's very cool. I like that inspiration. And, like, this doesn't have that same inspiration. It just looks like, what if we gave, Seadra? Is that the middle evolution? It's like Horsea, Seadra, Kingdra. Yeah. So this is like, they just, like, what if we gave Seadra hands and a mustache? And ta-da! You have Kingdra. I think I prefer regular Kingdra. Ah, Beta Raikou. This feels like something a furry drew. This looks like someone's persona in the 2000s. This also looks like somebody's persona from the 2000s. Just on all fours. Like, if you made these designs bipedal, these would be someone's persona. Wow. That's something else. So this is Beta Entei. Like, I'm getting off topic. Like, it just looks so different. Like, it looks like a lot more fire. Like, there's just, like, fire everywhere now. This, like, Entei, like, regular release Entei, looks like it conveys, like, oh, this is a fire Pokemon. Like, this thing lives in volcanoes or whatever. But it has a lot of fur, which is very strange. But the fire motif is definitely stronger on this one. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And then, sweet. Ugh, it looks like someone drowned a horse. I don't like this design. This is Beta Suicune. Or as my friend as children would like to say, Suicune. He literally... when it comes to Pokemon pronunciations, very hard to find what the proper one is. But I had a friend who would always call Suicune Suicune. And it drove me bonkers. He also is the same person who would call Groudon Groudon, like crouton, but like Groudon, and like that would deal psychic damage whenever. Anyway, time to look at the sad drowned horse that is Beta Suicune. It, again, like this whole, like the legendary beast trio or whatever they're called, like the legendary dogs, all look like someone's persona on 4 legs. This looks like the kind of person who would type into a roleplay being like, ooh, woo, I'm so shy, oh whoa, comfort me, is all alone, lost both parents at the age of 3, has secret magical powers, you know? Like, those are just the vibes I get from it. I don't like it. Oh, little mongoose man! I love this little man. He's so cute. I just want to pick him up and, like, throw him. I just want to throw him for funsies. I want to throw him onto a bed. Something soft. He just looks so throwable. I love him. He's just a wonderful design. Beta Ho-Oh. It looks very similar to the Ho-Oh we see on the title screen. Don't like the back sprite. I feel like the back sprite looks mostly the same, but it just looks like it's screaming in pain. I like the final design. I think the final design is basically the same as this. Togepi! Ooh, looks like it came out of like a brown egg. Like, this doesn't look like the kind of egg it normally comes out of, which is very interesting. I think it's cute. I mean, Togepi is always a very cute Pokemon. It doesn't look like it changed very much, except it looks more like an egg in this one. And Snubbull. Oh my god, we're just getting to the originals. We have Snubbull. I like Snubbull. Snubble's cute. It has like that ugly, like, bull terrier thing. I would pat it on its head. I would let it bite me. Apom, though. A little too monkey for me. No, it's not enough monkey for me. This thing looks like a cat got crossed with a monkey very vaguely. I don't like this. I like Final Apom more. What is this? Is this like Leafeon? Is this what Leafeon was supposed to be? I'm glad that this isn't the Leafeon we have, if this is supposed to be Leafeon. Because this thing just looks like it lives in suffering. Like, it looks like it's growing into the ground, but you constantly have to move it around to, like, go places. And it just does not look happy. It looks like a Pokemon that is forever tormented by life, and that's really sad. Oh, is that it? Is that the end? Oh no, we got through everything.